Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. It's a beautiful day today.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day.
Come on in. Monday.
Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Hi, Suzanne. Thank you for sharing. Good afternoon, Prachetta. I hope you're doing well. Yes, call people in. Whoever you want to see in here. Hi, Kathy Hand. Thank you for coming in. It is tea time. I hope you have your tea and just bring your beautiful selves in here and let's get started because we're going to do some card pulls today. So I know you all get excited about that. I'm going to get paper so I can write names down. Let's see. We'll write them down in the order that you're coming in. So there was Suzanne, Pachetta, Kathy, Sally, and Tony. All right, so call other people in so they can come in here and receive today. But, oh, it's 11:30 at night, Prachetta. Oh, goodness, you're probably getting ready to go to sleep. So hopefully this will put you in a really good space before you drift off to sleep. Oh, and Prachia's also listening. Well, certainly we'll get one for both of you. So let's go into our hearts and just take a moment to realize how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, and how very powerful you are as a spirit being. You can manifest, you can bring forth whatever energy you want to bring and make a difference in our world, make an impact just by your vibration. So let's increase our vibration through love. So when you touch your heart center, just slow down your breathing and add in the love, add in joy, joy at being with each other, being together, gathering here today. And the knowingness that you are so beautiful, you are amazing, you are worthy, you are enough, just as you are. Just feel that in your heart. Feel that uplifting energy that just loves. Love is all that's real. If you're in any other emotion, any other thing that's bringing you down, that's in your headspace. Always go back into your heart. Go back into love. Kathleen Caputo just showed up. Good morning, Mom, or afternoon, Mama Hado Bear. All right, so we're going to have fun today. We're going to do some card pulls. We're going to do some intuition, because every Sunday I do something, some exercise to help you work on your intuition. So I've got one today that I think is going to be really good. Oh, sweetheart, thank you for letting us know that. Sweet Skylar, we've been praying for her and lifting her up. So thank you for letting us know. And Kathy, you woke up happy this morning. I love those mornings. I wake up happy every morning and to start giving gratitude. I know, but Kathy, you've got this moment when you're projecting that forward and bringing it into your moment, your now moment, then that's when we start to go into low vibration. But look at you staying up there on that higher plane. I love it. All right, I'm going to share the blog, the message from the angels, which is, tell me how you really feel. How hurtful it can be to deny one's true self and live a life of lies just to appease others. That's a quote from June Ahern. I have convinced myself in my past that I wasn't lying. I've always hated to hurt other people's feelings. I grew up getting my feelings hurt, crying myself to sleep sometimes because of something a peer said, or being left out of activities. I would say it was okay when inside it hurt like hell. I would say I didn't feel good. Boy, I used that one a lot to not have to say no to somebody. I've used the word fine in response to questions about how I am doing when I was anything but fine. I was a pro at not upsetting the apple cart, not rocking the boat, and confronting someone was like facing a firing squad. Dear angels, until we find our own worth, it's very difficult to use our authentic voice and say what we want to say. When I finally stood up for myself and valued my feelings more than my emotional abusers did, I found me again. It certainly is something that no one else can do for us. And it can be scary and unfamiliar, but the reward is worth it. Dear ones, once you realize that no one else is above you or below you, but all are equal in importance, then you will be able to communicate easily. Ask yourself if you matter in the world just as much as that person you wish to clear the air with. Do your thoughts matter? Does your heart matter? Does your soul matter? Until it matters to you, then you will keep swallowing your feelings and be unable to make inroads in moving forward. If you cannot honestly answer yes to each of the questions asked, then we invite you to do some clearing of old beliefs and places inside you that are listening to others instead of spirit. There is nothing inferior about any of you. Hold yourself in high regard, dear ones, and stand in your divine authenticity. Every day, strive to be more love, bring more love and light into the world, starting with yourself. Dear angels, today I promise to let in only love and light. Y'all know that's my mantra. Only love and light is welcome in here, in my energy field, in my heart, and in everything that I do. It always comes from that place of love, that heart-centered place. But how many times throughout my life in the past, I have been that people pleaser and didn't want to upset anybody by stating what I really wanted, or what I felt. So anybody else have that experience? Anyone out there that's ever told that little white lie of just saying, oh, I'm fine, right? That's the answer, that we just want everybody to leave us alone and not delve any deeper. But I'm one of those people that if you tell me you're fine, I'm just going to go, uh-huh, and what's really going on? Because that word fine, I know in the recovery programs, they have an acronym for that, and I can't say it on the air, but it's it really describes when you say that word that you're anything but. You're really not fine at all. It's a pretty messed up place to be sometimes when you just try to shut somebody up with that word. Oh, thank you for sharing, Sally. Yeah, I think this is a conversation that we need to have more often is, do we just swallow our words, swallow our emotions so that somebody else won't get upset because we said something, or we said what we really feel, or we responded in a way that, we're being real and authentic, but somebody can't handle that. My ex-husband used to say, I see how you feel, because sometimes we can't hide it anymore. Sometimes, even though we're saying, I'm fine, our face, the way we carry our bodies, our nonverbal is telling how we really are doing. And it's not so good sometimes. Kathleen, as a Cancerian, I often go into my shell. Yeah, I see that. I see a lot of people that do that. It's like, you like the turtle, you poke your head out to see if everything's okay out there in the world. And if it's not, oops, back I go. Now you can't see me, and so you can't criticize, or you can't, be sorry for me or whatever. So yeah, I've done that. I've gone back into my shell so many times in my past. There's no more turtle shell. I got rid of that turtle shell. And Kathy Hand said, yes, a people pleaser. I've walked on eggshells many times, avoiding confrontation. Yeah, that's what we do. We avoid instead of honoring what we want to say or the way we want to say it. And Sally says, I can't today, but trying my best. Yeah, that's all we can do is try. We're a work in progress. So we're always going to have something that comes up that is poking its head out, and we're dealing with it. But that's this journey that we're on. It's a spiritual journey. And it's not like we're going to all of a sudden, in an instant, be different than what we were in the past. It takes just being consistent and working on it, being aware. I think that is the key, being consciously aware of what we're doing and what we're projecting out there into the world. Good afternoon, Pat Moss, and good afternoon, Tammy Fisk. Thank you all for coming in. I'm going to write your names down and see what the angels want to say to you today. And it was Tammy. And Tammy, give us an update, sweetheart. How is everything going? How's the new job? Oh, Marietta, Sweet Dreams has left Heart Harbor. We plan to pass through Port of Miami before we anchor for the night. The weather is calm today, so we left at 7:30 a.m. Both dogs are sleeping. Everything is working perfectly here and now, according to God's incredible divine plan. I am so happy for you, Marietta. And I know this is a journey you've been looking forward to. So I can't wait to hear about those adventures on Sweet Dreams. So amazing. And Sally is saying goodbye to my mom today, doing my best to stay afloat. You're in the perfect place. I'm so glad you're here in this incubator where we all have you. We're holding you and just loving on you. Thank you, Sally, for being here. Thank you for sharing this journey with us and what's going on in your world. And I'd love to just tap in and see what Spirit has to say for you today. All right, so let me see what Kuan Yin has to say about our discussion about being people pleasers and not speaking authentically. Let's see what Kuan Yin has to say for all of us about this message. And as I do that, just please keep our Blue Jean lifted up. I heard from her a little while ago that she's on the road. So sending travel prayers her way and prayers for her friend, our friend, Mary Jane, that is not doing so well in the hospital. All right. Oh, we had this one just recently. It's coming up for a reason. And I think it's because of this discussion about speaking up and being authentic. Uniquely you. The more we are willing to become authentic rather than conventional, the more we will need to eschew conditioning in favor of aliveness. Be willing to run the risk of being authentic so that you can live from your heart and experience real joy. Wow, that Kuan Yin knows how to validate, doesn't she? And to let us know that she's listening in and helping us to understand more fully what this life is all about. Thank you, Kuan Yin, and thank you to everyone that's here this afternoon. Keep wanting to say morning, but it's not morning. It's 2:22 in the afternoon, as a matter of fact. For me, it's still morning, so we're doing afternoon tea. All right, so I have Suzanne getting your card and your reading first, and wow, that one just popped right out for you. So Suzanne, your message, it's a beautiful card. Your message is the rhythm of synchronicity. Lines of synchronicity enter our worlds each day. People walk into our lives with new ideas in new relationship, imperfect timing. Nature swirls motion around us with birds in flight, wildlife passing through, flowers blooming, and weather always in change. Is there a message to hear? Take time today to consider the possibilities. Open your heart to the synchronicity of life. Are the sequence of happenings reflecting your deepest emotions, or are there new ideas to explore? Participate in life in active awareness, fully in tune to the rhythm around you. Follow where you are drawn, letting your intuition be your guide. For synchronicity is at play today, and you only need listen. I love this card for you, Suzanne. There is so much synchronicity going on in your life, and so many things that are just showing up for you. So listen. That's your only job right now. Today, you only need to listen. So there's your message, Suzanne. I hope you relate to this. And I love the beauty of the card. Just like the horses are just floating in sync through the field. I love that. So I hope you resonated. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And you're so welcome. Thank you for being here today. And Kathy says, yes, we need to stay true to ourselves to be in a complete state of joy and peace. Absolutely. All right. So let's get to Prachetta and Kachir. I'm writing down Marietta's name because I want to see what the angels have to say about sweet dreams and your journey that you're heading out on, and see what they want you to know about that. All right. So Prachetta, got your card here, and it is fire horses. And let me get one for Prachir at the same time. Ooh. Prachir, you've got rejuvenate. All right. may have to put my glasses on, guys. This print is a little small. All right, so fire horses for Prachetta. Deep inside, there's an inner strength, a fire power. Fire power breathes life into our souls when we need it most. It is there for the taking. We only need call upon it. The essence of power radiates from the horse. It has come into your life today to lift you, to carry you to the top of the mountain with ease, elevating you to new heights and offering beams of untapped wisdom. As you reach the summit of the mountain, fire power moves through your body, intuitively seeking a healing path within, where healing strength is most craved. Let fire power do its work today. Feel its strength, see its light, embody its spirit of elevation. Anything is possible because you are filled with the strength of fire horses. So Prachetta, just think about this card as you're drifting off to sleep and feel the energy of these fire horses lifting you. That's what it said. They're lifting you up so that you can know that anything is possible. Oh, you're so welcome, sweetheart. I hope that resonated with you. Yeah, wow, I know. Yeah, that was a pretty powerful message from the angels for you, and feeling the power of the horses as you elevate. All right, Prachir, you've got this incredible lone horse on yours. Let's see what it has to say. Rejuvenate. Amidst the swirls of life, find time to slow down and relax into the beauty and the brilliance of our world. For this is where one finds peace of heart, a peace of heart that allows white space in the mind, with freedom for new colors to arise. It is a place where we can release tensions and rejuvenate our bodies in an ever-flowing stream of positive energy. Consider the horse's world and how they live in only the here and now, in this moment in time. No worries about tomorrow, for it will come. No worries about yesterday, for it has gone. Only in the here and now, in a moment blessed by the sounds of nature, perhaps a bird sounding a song of joy, or the quiet breeze shuffling leaves in a peaceful rhythm. Mirror this gift that horses can teach. Relish in this space. Let it soak into your body, inviting a calm pace of being. So they're inviting you to go into calmness, to go into peace, to go into that place in our heart where we connect in with our higher self and journey in there, because right now, that's what's calling you, is to have peace in your heart, peace of mind, which starts inside and then connects in with the brain. So Prachir, yes, that is a lovely message, isn't it, Kathy, for our dear Prachir. We love you so much, both of you, Prachir and Prachetta. Thank you for coming in and being with us today. All right, I'm up to Kathy Hand. Let's see what those angels want you to know today, my dear. So happy you're here with us today, Kathy. I love the weekends that we have you for the whole show instead of saying goodbye to you, usually about this point, halfway through. So thank you for being here. And thank you so much for your love for this family. It just shows in gobs that how much you love us, and we love you right back. All right, so Kathy, beautiful imagery on this card for you. I hope you can see it. The sun dancer within. Journey into the center of you. There is knowing there. Reflect in the light that shines within and embrace the beauty of all that is around you, for this is your journey. Each of the precious life experiences you have encountered along the way lead to this moment. The transformation that unfolds and is unfolding before you is as it should be. Live in this moment. Praise the gifts that you give unto this world. Give gratitude to life lessons that have come forth in your growth, in your own metamorphosis. Embrace the souls of others who have joined in your journey. Consider how the mixing of your hearts, the culmination of your purposes, and the flow of emotional energy brought new experiences, new lessons, new growth. Let these life moments flourish within. Consider the connectedness between these circumstances and how they bring meaning to your own soul life. How do the dots connect? You have these answers within. It is the fabric of your own purpose. Your reason for being on this earth at this time is in this place. Let this moment of transformation unfold as it should. Honor the knowing you have inside. Trust in what you hear, for it is the truth, your truth. What an amazing card for you, Kathy Hand. And I feel that. I know you've been journeying inside. I know that you have been doing your work and, through all of the experiences, that's what it's talking about here, the metamorphosis that has happened through each experience has brought you to this place right here, right now, where you are amazing. And I was reading something last night. I don't remember even what the book or reading I was doing, but it was, instead of seeing caterpillars, say that's a future butterfly. Don't see it as something that's just crawling around on the ground. See it as floating and being that beautiful energy that we admire, that brings such joy to us. So that's how I see when I look at you, Kathy, and I see all of the struggle and the challenges that are happening. You're that butterfly. You're not that caterpillar that's just trying to change. You've already changed. See yourself in that way. Already changed. Already metamorphed. Can't say that word. Anyway, already transformed into the beautiful you, because that is you. And so see yourself that way. Feel it real, as Neville Goddard says. Feel it real that you are already your beautiful energy, the one that you want to be, and be it. Don't look at it as I want that, but as I am that. And so I think that's a huge message for you today. And I love this card for you. All right, I'm up to Sally and Tony. Yes, wasn't that great? All of these so far have been so spot on and so amazing today. I am that. I am. Absolutely, Kathy Hand. All right, I've got Sally's card. There's yours, Sally. And let's get one out of here for Tony. I'm ready. Got you both. So that's Tony's. And I love the image on this one for you, Sally. It's called Spirit Dancer. The love-based flow of spirituality has come to dance with you today. Embrace the ethereal beauty of light and energy that pirouettes, leaps, and spins around you. Join in the playfulness of this dance and let it feed your being. This gift of love lifts your soul and opens your heart, providing strength and wisdom. It fills you with grace as you walk the pathways of this life. Become one with this energy so that all lines are blurred, letting your body be free in the movement and connected to all that is good around you. Dance, love, play, for this glow of spirit is all around you. I love this message for you, and especially in light of what's going on with your mother getting ready to transition. I think the more you can get into this message, for you to play, for you to enjoy the spirits blowing around you and swirling around you. And the more you're uplifted with that, the more you're going to feel her energy as she does transcend. So yeah, just allow. That's what I'm hearing for you today. Allow this energy to be with you. And I feel very emotional with this message because I know this is a tender time. And I think the more you can be surrounded by spirit, totally swirling around you, through you, inviting you into the energy of play and love, just let it happen. Just allow it to happen, and it's going to be there with ease and grace for you. Oh, you're so welcome, Sally. And I hope that resonated. I hope you're able to see the swirl, because I see it around you. I see that swirling energy, and I see angels just guiding that, guiding the whole experience. And our hearts are with you, holding you up in love. All right, for Tony has the, I don't know if you can see the dots above the horse's head. Let me see if I get a little bit closer. There we go. You have the circle of hope. Hope surrounds you today and carries you forward. Feel the spring in your step and the lightness in your heart. The momentum has begun. Merely play in the rhythm and expand your sense of purpose that is spiraling to new heights with each hope-filled step. Pay close attention to the people and opportunities that present themselves right now, for something larger than life is at work. Expand into your new potential, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. You're about to start the ride of your life. Wow, Tony, what you got going on there, girl? I think this is a really, really powerful message for you. And I'd love for you to just feel into the energy of that horse and just do some visualization with it. Just see where it's taking you. Because I feel circles. I feel you expanding out beyond, even beyond where your aura has taken you so far. Let it really reach out, because I feel like there's a bigger mission at play here. So yeah, pay close attention to the people and opportunities that present themselves right now, for something larger than life is at work. Tony, what a beautiful message. I hope you related to that, resonated with it. And both messages were so good for you ladies. Just amazing. Hi, Jennifer Langren. Thank you for coming in today. And Lauren Riley, thank you for being here with us. And let's see, Kathy says, I bet those are some of the most beautiful dream catchers you've ever made. Oh, sorry, I missed Sally's message. I truly understand this card today. I'm playing Creating Dream Catchers. It will be around 5 p.m. tonight when I say goodbye. Oh, sweetheart. Just loving on you as you do that. And I love making dream catchers. That's one of the most beautiful things that you can sit and do. So I'm glad you're doing that. And Sally says, it coincides with the card reading I did for her. She's on a major 3-year expansion in her spirituality. And she said, thank you. Yes, she gets it. Awesome. All right. So let me see who we're up to. Mama Hada Bear. Kathy Caputo. What do the angels want you to know today? I love this. I love our Sundays together. This is so much fun. Oh, Lauren, sending you some love, honey. Just remember, you're part of the oneness of all of us. We're all in this together. All right. Mama Hada Bear. Oh my goodness. What we got going on here? Wow. Kathy Caputo. Look at this horse. Oh my goodness. Let's see what that mess. Oh, I wish I could get this in closer to the camera. Oh, come on. There we go. That's kind of wild looking. Let's see what your message is. The power of perseverance. Breakthrough to the other side takes perseverance. A galloping rhythm of muscle, sweat, and determination, grounded by a steady focus on your destination. If you feel your path begin to sway, anchor back to your course, keeping sight on that place where your heart is drawn. Engage your inner engines and feel the power that builds within. The more you feed this power, the more the momentum gains. Feed the power through connections, right people, right action, and positive thinking. Open your mind to the possibilities and let colors add new dimensions unthought of before. Feel the momentum take you into a full-on gallop. For this is your ride. You only need set in place the actions and plans to manifest it. Engage your power within. I love this card for you, Kathy. And I know your heart's tender today. I know anytime one of our little people, the children in the world, whenever they leave their body, and it's really hard on those that have loved on them, prayed for them, hoped for them to have a longer time with us. So I know your heart is very tender, but I think this message is really good for you. The power of perseverance. You are such a bright light and a great leader for us all, but especially for those children that you care so much about and that Hado ministers to all the time. So I think this is a wonderful card for you. A galloping rhythm of muscle, sweat, and determination, grounded by steady focus on your destination. So just keep in mind the work, the powerful work you're doing in the world and the lives that are being touched and the way that you're there supporting the parents of these children that are choosing to go. I call them the short timers that are just with us for a second and then they're out of here. And there's a purpose, there's a reason for everything. So just keep that in mind, that this love that you give out into the world, it's important, it matters. Just like what the blog was asking last night, what the angels were asking, do you matter? Does your soul purpose matter? Does your voice matter? And yours certainly does, Kathleen. So beautiful message for you today. I hope you resonate with that. And Kathy says, this is fun and such a nice way to help cheer up our family members going through or growing through tough times. Yeah. Books on creating oils or bracelets. Yeah, I don't know very much about creating essential oils and working with them. There's a person I know in Sedona that I'm hoping to bring into the retreat that creates essential oils. And I'm hoping she'll be there to share with us how to do that. So maybe there'll be some insight. You're so welcome, Kathleen. I love you so much. All right. We are about the halfway point. Do you all want to do an intuition exercise, or do you want to do a few more readings before we do it? And will somebody call Jean Lorio in here? Sometimes she gets confused with the time change about what time we're on the air. So if somebody will please reach out to her and send her a message. I know she usually loves to join us for the family gatherings. So please let her know that we're online if she wants to come in and participate. I'll do another reading and see if she'll be able to get in here. Oh, good. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Kathy Hand, for sharing that with her. Oh, your speeches on developing your intuition. Awesome. It's a lot of us that are teaching that right now and helping people to realize how to connect in further. Pat Moss, if you're still here, I'm going to pull a card for you before we do the intuition exercise, which we still don't have a name for. Oh, you do that, Sally. Awesome. I love essential oils. I just don't know anything about creating them. All right. So, Pat Moss. And Pat, do you have the grandkids this weekend? I love it when you tell us that you're playing with the grandkids, because I know that's keeping you younger. And here is your card, Pat Moss. I love that little silver sliver of a moon. I don't even know what moon phase we're in right now. I've lost track of everything. This time change, you guys, it has really hit me hard, because I'm online so much. I do so many different shows, and I have to keep track of what time it is in Eastern time. And then I work a lot with Dr. Ruth Anderson. So I have to keep track of what time it is where she is, which is different now than where I'm at, and Jean Lorio. And it's just really messing with me, this time change. And I've got to somehow get that cleared out, that energy cleared out of there, so that I can go forward with ease and grace. Oh, Kathy, how sweet. I do love these cards. This was an amazing gift, and I really appreciate being able to work with them. The more I work with them, the more I absolutely love them. All right. So, Pat Moss, no grandchildren until the 8th. Okay. Balance. The horse pauses from a drink and looks as the moon grows darker. The eclipse casts its glow. The eclipse is created through alignment of the celestial bodies. It is a syzygy. I don't know that word. It's time to create alignment in your life with a balance of spirit, body, mind, and emotion. Pause in your day to take wonder in your life, to honor and give gratitude for the good. Hold dear to your heart all that is right, and let the light of goodness lead your way. I love that card for you, Pat. I don't know that word. I'm going to have to look it up. It's Syzygy. I don't even know how you say it. I stumbled through it. But it's the eclipse is created through alignment of the celestial bodies. That's what it means. So, all right. So it's time for you to create alignment in life with balancing your spirit, your body, your mind, and your emotion. And I think we can all take this message to heart. I think I'm going to have that for me, for my own message as well. And hello, Miss Joanne Castrillo. Thank you for coming in and joining with us today. Write your name down so I can give you a card. All right. So we're ready to use our intuition. I didn't see Auntie Jean come in. Yeah, I'd never heard the word before, Pat. So I love learning new things. So this is something new to learn today. All right. So I'm going to continue with what I've been doing, what I started last week, which is showing a picture on my screen. And I just want you, I don't want guesses. Don't try to guess. Don't try to force it. Just see if you feel any energy surrounding this picture. If you feel like what part of the country it might be in. But more than that, what's going on? What's going on in this picture? See if anything hits you intuitively. So let's first connect, because that's how we use our intuition, is through the connection, right? So if you breathe into your heart center, take that breath in, and we're going to set the intention that our intuition is going to be revved up and increased. So breathe into your heart, see the breath, actually see that breath coming in and flowing into your heart center. And then see it expanding from the heart, expanding out the back of your spine and coming up, traveling up over top of your head and ending up right in the area of your third eye chakra. So connect the heart to the brain, which is where the pineal gland is. That's what governs your intuition. So do that breathing exercise before we do the intuitive hits that you all are going to get on this picture. It is a picture of me, but what I want you to feel into is what's going on. What's going on in this picture? See what energy is surrounding it. If there's anything that you're picking up that has something to do with where I'm at or what I'm doing. I love that you all had so many good responses to it last week. And let's just intend that your intuition is going to kick in again. The very first thing that comes to your mind as you look at the picture, pay attention to that and just ask. Do your ask. Do y'all know how to do muscle testing? The really fast way of muscle testing is by linking your thumb and your first finger and pulling and just asking a yes or no question. So as you are getting that intuitive hit, it's good to get confirmation also. Say, is this what I'm seeing or is this what I'm hearing? And if it's a no, if it releases easily, that's a no. And you're like, okay, then let me just, use my intuition again, look at it again, keep looking at it, seeing what your spiritual eyes are seeing, not your physical eyes. And then do your test. Is this what I'm feeling? Is this what I'm sensing and picking up in this picture? So keep breathing into from your heart to your pineal gland, opening and expanding. And I'm going to share the picture. Let me get it up on my screen first. Okay. All right, that didn't work. Sometimes Zoom can be a little difficult. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, are you ready? Take a breath in, focus, Ask your spirit guides to help you. Ask the angels to give you this intuitive thought about what is going on in this picture. Okay, reading some of your comments. Very interesting. And we had our Blue Jean join us, and Wendy Willis. Hello, John Thaddeus Fiore. Hello. All right, so let's see what we got for comments here. Wendy said inspiration. Lauren, very interesting what you picked up, Lauren. The Grim Reaper chopping off my head and flowers popping out and then screwing it back on again, and seeing me on a plane going to Europe and coming back. Some kind of rebirth, letting go of the old and accepting the new. I love that you're right on there. I'll tell you the story of it in just a moment. Pat Moss, looks like stars under the tree, and you are tree hugging. Yeah, I did some tree hugging that day for sure. Pat Moss, looks like stars under the tree. Oh, I've read that one. And Lauren, seeing cartoonish bluebirds flying around. It's time for you to live out your fantasy. Freedom of expression is now open to you. Boy, Lauren, your intuition's been right in there. Joanne Castrillo, freedom, connection, elementals, connection, stiffness being released from the body, and grounding. Yep, lots of grounding that day. Jennifer Langren, tree hugging. I was doing some of that. Kathy Hand, I've seen this picture before. I feel this is a place that you have loved very much, but the tree itself is in need of love. It is leaning and the trunk is uprooting. Kind of makes me sad. There was an element of sadness there that day, Kathy. Marietta, up, up, up to a higher plane with love and joy and awe. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So thank you all for getting your intuition kicking in there and seeing if you could feel what was going on in that picture. That was the day that I took the ashes of both of my beautiful cats that had been with me for over 19 years, and I spread their ashes around that tree. It's in a little park that I had been to many, many, many times. It's called Quiet Waters Park, and I had done a lot of ceremony there in that park for moon ceremonies. So I found the perfect place. There was a tree that I wanted to do it at, and that was closed off. I couldn't get to the tree I wanted to, the place I really wanted to spread their ashes. And I asked the angels to guide me. So they took me down this little path, and I ended up at that tree because it was the branches were coming all the way down to the ground, all around. So it made a circle, which was like a beautiful protective circle of love where their ashes are. And I put some of the objects that they had used, their little toys that they'd had with them. And I think the purple flower at the base of the tree was something that came with, I believe, with Tazzie's ashes. So Tazzie and Gizmo, that's where their resting place is for their ashes. So thank you all for tuning in. I love that somebody felt the sadness. Somebody felt the elementals because they were the ones that guided me to that tree. And because they both left their physical bodies when they did, it gave me freedom to be on this Peace on Earth tour that I'm on. It gave me freedom to travel and to release everything that was holding me in the place where I was. So that's the story of that picture. And I'm so happy that you all are doing this and that you're getting intuitive hits about it. And yes, there was lots of tree hugging that day because I was just saying goodbye to them and feeling the sadness and really just needing that hug from the trees and talking to the tree and saying, okay, they're here for you to protect now. And I love that Gizmo is sitting at Jean's feet and listening to this. Gizmo was my cat, and he told me the night before he passed that I'd be seeing him again. He made that promise to me, and I believed it totally and fully in my soul. And then when I went to visit Blue Jean, there he was. And it is him. It's his personality. It's exactly the way he was in his physical body with me. And he treats me the same way that he did when I had him with me. So now Jean gets to experience his beautiful self in all its glory. Thank you, Blue Jean, for taking him and for loving on him in this lifetime that he's come back into. So that's it. Did you guys like that? I love doing this with the pictures. I just think that is so cool that you can feel the energy of what's going on when you look at a picture and you look at a scene to see what's happening. Thank you, Gizmo, for that meow. All right, let's pull a few more cards. We're going to play the Sunday song and get on with our day. So I won't be on much longer, but I want to get to a few more of these messages. I'll make them fast, I promise. Tammy Fisk, if you're still with us, let me know that you're still here so I can do a card for you. Marietta, if you're here, I'll pull one for you. So y'all let me know if you're still hanging out, because I can't see who's here unless you make a comment. Tammy, you are here. Yay. Oh, thank you, Sally. All right. So Tammy Fisk. Oh, Tammy, I love this one. Marietta's there. I love this card. Somebody's had this card before. Healing in heart space. I think this is for many here today. The energy of heart is powerful, flowing and filled with love. Its warm embrace surrounds you today. Feel her beauty lift you and lighten the world around you, sending healing strength that moves freely throughout your body. Let her breathe love into the depths of your soul, providing solace and peace. Hear the harmonious song, gifted by the universe, sweet notes delivering love, healing thoughts and belief in you. Live into this power. Live into this healing. Live into this love. She is there for you. Oh, Tammy, what a beautiful message for you today. Wow. Healing in heart space. I really feel like this is for a lot of us that need that heart healing today. And so, Tammy, we'll share your message if that's okay, that we'll take it right along with you and bring that into our hearts. So beautiful. All right, Marietta. See what we got for you from the angels. I'm so happy you're out on sweet dreams. I'm so glad that that has become a reality for you to take that trip out on the water. Okay, so Marietta, that's another beautiful image. You have kindred spirit. Kindred spirit brings wisdom, insight, and guidance, gently leading you down your path of destiny. The deep spirit-to-spirit bond shared with your wisdom keeper helps you connect to the oneness of our universe and maneuver your correct path in life. Kindred spirit watches over you, healing physically, emotionally, and spiritually, bringing gifts of strength, love, and understanding. The knowing way of kindred spirit delivers gifts in many forms. We are better humans when we tune in, when we feel, when we accept these gifts. Allow your intuition to step into the flow of your kindred spirit's energy today. If you listen and if you follow, you will find alignment to your purpose in this life, and your soul will shine. I'm laughing right now because did you hear this message, Marietta? did you hear that those words are in there of accept your gifts, allow, where was that one at? I know I heard it. Wait, I gotta find it here, because all three words are in here. Allow your intuition to step into the flow and align to your purpose in this life. Accept, align, allow. Isn't that so beautiful that this message came up for you and you have taught us that AAA, accept, align, allow. And every word is in your message. I love it. I love this for you. And kindred spirit brings wisdom, insight, and guidance. And that you are so guided and you are so loved. Thank you for loving us the way you do and for being our little wisdom keeper. We love you so much, Marietta. And Blue says, I think that was for me too. Don't forget your card, Teri. I'm headed outside, then to bed. The sun was in front of me all the way home and dark clouds are behind. Oh, sweetheart, thinking about you and Mary Jane, lifting her up high, and please get some rest. Get some much needed rest because you got lots of work to do, you little blue ray. And yeah, I think that card was definitely for you. All right. Time is it? 3:12. Okay, so I think I'll pull one more card and it'll be for me and all of us. And if I didn't get to you, I apologize. There's just not enough time in an hour to get to everyone. But if you're on here early, you have a better chance of getting a card pulled just for you. Oh, it feels like that one. Let's see. This card, I love, across the universe. Rotting through the solar system, this primitive pony will take your heart to new unknowns. There is a universal flow that feeds our souls and fills our bodies and minds with knowingness and strength. Today, consider where you might venture into the unknown. As energy flows from the far expanses of our universe around our globe into your little corner of the earth, you can feel the gifts enter your body and dance with your heart. If you follow that stream of energy back to that expansive source, you will find a life-giving rhythm which leads to new heights. Follow that stream. Consider the possibilities and trot into new opportunities. They await you. You only need become aware and give yourself permission to see what is there. Wow. Across the universe, I accept this message, and I hope that you all do too, because I'm sharing it with all of you. And I just see it as that universal quantum force of energy that's pouring more love and light into the world. All right, so if you have any prayer requests, let me know that in the comments. Hi, Puka Carney. Oh my gosh, my beautiful friend is here. That's I'm going to get to see next in about, is it 3 weeks in Sedona? Kuka's coming to the Sedona retreat. So very happy about that. Okay, so let me get our Sunday song queued up. And if you have prayer requests, go ahead and put those in now. And while this song is playing, just hold somebody in your heart, somebody that you know is in need right now, being lifted up, whether it's yourself, a loved one, our family, our earth. Let's always lift up Mama Gaia. And Kuka says, yes, please. So let's put Kuka in that prayer circle that's right in the middle where we all can send love into it. Let's remember Mary Jane, our friend from Vermont, who was airlifted to the hospital and going through a lot right now physically. Let's all please remember her. Remember our Blue Jean. and this wonderful mission that she has in this lifetime of lifting up others. Okay, so quick prayer, please, for a problem you have at work, Pat Moss. Definitely lifting you up for that. We always lift up Kathy's beautiful family and all the things that are taking place there with her son. And our Joanne Estrio, who I also get to see in Sedona, but I'll get to see you before that in Florida. And just lifting up your family and anyone who is caught up in the energy of addiction. I had some really good news today. Just before I came on, I talked to my brother and my nephew, Brian, that we've been praying for, oh gosh, I know a year, if not more. He has been clean and sober for, I think, 7 months now, and he's finally on the transplant list. So thank you all for your prayers, and please keep him, my sister Billy, and her husband Tim, please keep them all lifted up as they go through this next phase now of waiting for a transplant for him. And then, he has to really be diligent about how his lifestyle is going forward. Hello, Danielle. Hello, sweet one. Yeah, it has to be that person that makes the decision. And with my nephew, unfortunately, it was life or death. If he hadn't stopped, they wouldn't even look at doing a transplant. So thank you, God, for the way things play out sometimes, that we need that wake-up call that finally says, oh, I gotta make a change here. All right, so I'm going to play this song. Just remember all the P's that we lift up every day, and just let this song go into your heart as it plays. Listen to the beautiful words. Listen to the peace and the calm that's there. This is the water. The song is called Come to the Water, and let's just all go into that energy of love that it shares with us.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. You're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Such a beautiful song and such a beautiful family. Oh, Kathy, that's beautiful, honey. I know it just really brings up such emotion to hear that, doesn't it? But know that this is the water. This is your place where you can come into for peace and know how loved you are, all of you. Just being here together is a real joy, and I love it. So thank you. Thank you for being here. I'll play Leo to get us out of here. And we will see you in the morning on Morning Cup of Joy.
Good morning, Earthlings.
Well,
It's time to get up and
okay.
get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One of peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup
Full of joy.
Give me a cup full of
Cup full of joy.
cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning cup full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy.
Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Peas. I love you so much. Stay in your hearts and stay blessed. I will see you later. See you in the morning on Morning Cuppa. So much love.